Had a good time so far. We've had a lot of things go on, a lot of people have participated, and personally it's exceeded all my expectations, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for Dan on that as well. What we'd like to do is do some quick recognitions here. If we would the plank owners from DLG-7 either rise or raise your hand so we can address you? Gang, but on the recommissioning to DDG-38. Do we have any of them gentlemen here? The recom, okay. That's when it turned to 38? Okay. Anybody that was on the recommissioning when we went DLG to DDG? All right. And later this evening we're going to talk to our keynote, and he was plank owner on USS Luce DD-522. What we'd like to do is start off with the pledge. If Clark O'Connor would come up. Everyone please rise, remove your cover.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next, invocation, Ted Sullivan. There he is.
If we will, let's take the attitude of reverence, please. Dear Lord, our Heavenly Father, we gather here tonight. Please bless us and overlook this gathering of individuals. Bless the food that we are about to partake. And remember those who cannot be with us tonight and oversee their safety and well-being. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, the next item, and I'll ask Nick Folletta to come up. We're going to do something that a tradition started, I believe, in the Vietnam era. We're going to do the POW MIA table, which is to my right here.
The tradition of setting a separate table in honor of our prisoners of war and missing comrades has been in place since the end of the Vietnam War. The manner in which this table is decorated is full of special symbols to help us remember our brothers and sisters in arms. The POW MIA table is smaller than the others, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner alone against his or her oppressors. This table is separate from the others and can be set for 1 to 4 place settings to represent each service participating in the event. The white tablecloth draped over the table represents the purity of their response to our country's call to arms. The empty chair depicts an unknown face, representing no specific soldier, sailor, airman, or Marine, but all who are not here with us. The table itself is round to show that our concern for them is never ending. The Bible represents faith in a higher power and the pledge to our country, founded as one nation under God. The black napkin stands for the emptiness these warriors have left in the hearts of their families and friends. A purple heart medal can be pinned to the napkin. The single red rose reminds us of their families and loved ones. The red ribbon represents the love of our country, which inspired them to answer the nation's call. The yellow candle and its yellow ribbon symbolize the everlasting hope for a joyous reunion with those yet accounted for. The slices of lemon on the bread plate remind us of their bitter fate. The salt upon the bread plate represents the tears of their families. A wine glass turned upside down reminds us that our distinguished comrades cannot be with us to drink a toast or join in the festivities of the evening.
Thank you, Nick. Please be seated, and I'd like to recognize one more individual. His son had to come all the way to Sweden to get him to attend this event, but he was a former sailor and a Korea War veteran. If you would raise your hand, Mac McKenzie. With that said, salad will be coming out, dinner will be served, and after dinner we'll commence with the remaining portion of the program. Enjoy.